Hi.
Hi,
Hello,
everybody.
everybody. Well,
Yeah.
look who I have. I have my Friday night date,
There
Alice.
we go. Yes. How precious. I love it. I really enjoy, I look forward to these. And I know your granddaughter's back, but you'll be back on that every 2 weeks again, hopefully, so that we can
Yeah,
keep doing this. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
She's coming in the morning. She's gonna be over here.
awesome.
I tell you what, I tell her anything, and I tell her we'll talk some serious astrology. She's 7 years old, and she will repeat it back to me, and I'm like, how the heck did you? She loves the planets, cats and the
Wonderful.
planets.
That's
Yeah.
wonderful. That's a
So
good
good.
time to catch her and to find that interest if you can teach her
Right?
to the
Right.
time. Yeah,
Right.
it
That's what I'm
is.
thinking because she
Absolutely.
just, I can't believe when she repeats his stuff back to me because I'll be talking to myself like I'm getting ready for the full moon on Monday is in
Mhm.
Aquarius. And oh boy, you know, and,
Hold your
and,
nose and dive in.
and it's I always look at it and go, oh boy, but I mean, it is all through spirit for our best interest, and as the
Yeah.
solar flares were being bombarded with those, and the Schumann resonance is spiking and it blacks out, and that's kind of what uh, Alice and I were going to talk about tonight was the frequencies because these frequencies are really, really hard. They do come in,
Mhm.
they clear us out on a cellular level. And it's not pleasant a lot of times. But once you get over top of that and you
Mhm.
become stable in that energy, because at the same time, you're getting downloads, you're getting light
Yeah.
code, you're getting your, your skills and abilities are turning on, your psychic abilities, your healing abilities. I mean, we're all psychic, we're all intuitive, we're all healers on some level.
Right.
Um, so using these
We
energies
got
for
the power. Uh,
and
that's
the
funny.
more we use these energies for that, and we're
Uh-huh.
helping people, we help each other. We have this beautiful community. Look at all these beautiful people. Let's say hi. Let's say hi to everybody. Hi. Andy's here. Bora Bora. Girl, I'm so grateful for Bora Bora. She's everywhere
She's
I am.
everywhere. Yep.
She's
She
everywhere
and
everyone
Sharon's
is.
life. Yep. That's right.
Oh,
That's great.
oh,
Thank
no.
you, Janet. Yeah.
I know, I don't know how she does it.
Uh-huh.
Leah, how are you? Randy,
Maria.
Diane G. Mary Starshine, I hear your birthday is in a day or two.
Yes, on the 18th. Hers and
Yeah.
Rooted Willow is the same day. So there
Oh
you
man, a
Yeah.
good day. I'll explain
A
that
good
real
day.
quick. We
Yeah.
have Rossi,
Hi, Rosie.
Teresa
See?
Haldarian.
Darian.
Um,
Yeah.
Haldarian, I love that name.
Uh-huh.
Uh, let's see who else. Ness, how are you doing? Heavenly
Hi,
blessed
Ness.
honey.
Yeah.
Amanda Carroll, hi.
Hi,
Oh,
Amanda.
that's everybody. I just
Yes.
love your energy.
Sonia's
Thank
here.
you.
Sonia, heavenly blessed honey.
Heavenly blessed
Good to see
honey.
you. Yeah.
Thank you all
And
for
Linda
coming.
Kennedy. I am Steve. It's nice to see you too.
Hi, and
Yeah.
Steve. How's your
Yeah.
mom? Oh God,
Yeah.
you are in a while. I hope you're
Hi.
doing okay because we've all been and I always wonder about the elderly going through these
Yeah.
immense frequency changes that we're going through. Right? I mean, they're just crazy. I watched the Schumann resonance and I watched, all of that all day, seeing what the sun does, seeing how the sun is just coming in. We almost had the northern lights come back down again a few days ago. Hi, Kayla. Hi,
Mhm.
Christine J.
Hi,
And
everybody.
we have to look at these energies as they are clearing the density out of planet Earth, Mother Earth, and us, so we can all raise in frequency because we all have this. We know we're going into ascension, right? The
Right.
Piscean
Right.
age is closing down, the Aquarian age is coming in, and here we got this Aquarius moon on Monday, right? Where it's got two T squares. There's a yod happening right now. I mean, I don't want to go into all those terms because I know it's too much, and it's like, what does that even mean? But
Yeah.
the sun and the moon are going to square challenge Uranus. I, I don't have words for that because Uranus is unpredictable, right? It's never,
Oh,
never ever pinpoint what Uranus is up to. Now, everything I'm getting in meditation and all that is that it's, it's these energies are so powerful, but we have these squares in place. There's a couple of them that are like cautionary for us. So we don't go and jump into something maybe we shouldn't. Because unless you have all your I's dotted and T's crossed and you plan something out and it's already ready to go, I really wouldn't start anything new right now.
well,
Because
especially not in the retrograde either,
right,
right?
I was
Yeah,
just going to say that
yeah.
all the outer planets are retrograde, and
Okay.
Uranus is going to be September 2nd.
Uh-huh.
So that's just, and we got Pluto going back to 29 degrees of Capricorn on September 1st. And this is all just going to stay this way until after the election. So what do we do? What do we do up
Yeah,
until that? We cut.
yeah.
This is where I was talking to Aley in the back. How do we keep our vibration high? Let's talk about stuff, do readings. Randy always has a good question. She's like, what
Mhm.
does the new earth look like? Because we are in a new earth and we are recreating
Yep,
ourselves.
yep.
And I don't know who I am. I don't really. I don't know who the new
Yeah,
me is.
right.
So I thought that would be a good question for everybody. If anyone has anything they want to add to that, uh,
Absolutely.
what did you
Absolutely.
say up
So
here?
somebody, oh yeah, Leah wondered about the Uranus influences
Well,
Aquarius.
Uranus, right? Uranus
Yeah.
rules Aquarius. So
Oh,
right there.
right there.
Aquarius, we all have this Aquarius part of us, right? Because we're all
Right.
signs inside
Mhm.
of us. Aquarius is an air sign. It's our genius. It's our outside of the box. It's like, you know, the person who thought of tires. I don't know. I'm just coming up with the first thing. Like, where did
Yeah.
they get rubber? That's
Right.
something an Aquarius would do. All of our inventions that we've had
Oh,
over
okay.
our lifetime. So we
Okay.
all have that inside of us, right?
Yep.
And Uranus doesn't, he spins on his side. He doesn't follow anybody else's rules. It is just, you get that quirky part of you that comes out. That's it. That's your Aquarius. But see, a lot of us have been shy to our Aquarius and hiding
Mhm.
from it because we don't want to stand out. We don't want to look funny. We don't want to be weird. We don't want to be the weirdo out there, because it takes a lot of courage to come out there with these new ideas and go,
It is.
well,
I've had that happen so many times, Valerie. Honest to
see,
God, you step out, you say something, and people are like, "No." And then later, it's their idea. Have you ever had that happen? It's
yes.
come to you, "I've got a great idea," and they tell you what you've told them. It's like, "WTF? I said that 3 months ago," or whatever. Yeah. Wow. Wow,
It
wow,
takes
wow.
courage, right? Because it's like,
Yeah.
okay, now that Allie said it, I can go. And people, I don't think they do it on purpose. I just think that they think, oh, I just got this idea, not realizing where it came from somebody else.
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
and if you think of, okay, and this is the crazy thing about Aquarius, it's frequency, it's two wavy lines. So if I have an outside of the box idea and I'm talking to you all about it, or Allie, it these wavy lines, this energy bounces off each of us. And this is how
Mhm.
we evolved
Sure.
as a society, I think.
Uh-huh.
So we have this unique part of us that we can't be shy about anymore. That we have to, it's
Yeah.
kind of what they say, Allie, raise your freak flag. No, fly your freak. How do they
Fly
say
your
that?
freak flag. Yeah. Yeah. I'm the same way. I don't care if people think I'm weird either. I mean, we're not weird the way Tim Walz says that um
No,
that the
yeah.
others are weird, but it's a different weird. It's like
Mhm.
an energetic weird. It's
Mhm.
that's why sometimes I'll just break into singing something and I don't really care if anybody I do care, but I don't. You know what I mean? It's like no big.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and that's what I love about you and Diana. Diana just started singing. She don't care. I'm like,
Yep.
hey,
Yep.
you know, that's that part of us and that's the part of us we all need to see in each other
Right.
because I know I'm strange and I know it's okay. It's okay. I love that you're
No,
all strange. I love that about you.
I
I
know.
love that I can sit here and have these conversations
Right.
with
Right.
this group and nobody go, what's she talking about?
Absolutely. Well, when we were younger, really, we spent a lot of time worrying about what other people thought. And
Mm,
it was something about, I mean, with my parents, they said, no, no, no. What will the neighbors think? What will the people at
mhm.
church think? What about the, and I don't ever remember doing that with mine kids. So it's like, I don't really care what the neighbors think. I don't care. You know, I mean, I'm not pipe bombing their house or something, you know, it's got, it's not a bad thing that I'm doing. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God, Alec. No, and see, that is it, and that was a societal construct. I remember being younger, going, "Why do people care what other people think? Why do?" And I have an Aquarius rising, so, and I
Uh-huh.
have Aquarius conjunct my Jupiter in Aquarius, right on my first house. So
Mhm.
I couldn't hide my weird if I tried. And that's okay, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I couldn't understand that. I thought it was such a ignorant thing to sit here and worry about what other people are doing in their own house or what
Yeah.
someone looks like or um
Uh-huh.
and I knew that this day, this time period would come here. We'd be here where we were
Yeah.
all accepting of each other. I mean, as long
True.
as I'm not hurting you, like you said,
Right.
there,
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
it's okay.
If I'm just having there was an ad on actually I saw, and I love this ad, and it's just a bunch of people and they're really laughing and kind of hysterically.
Mm,
And it made me so happy because laughing and joy it uplifts you. And, you know, we live in enough darkness down here. We need to stay lighter and happier and laugh about
absolutely.
silly stuff. Yeah.
Absolutely. And that's where we're headed because that age of Aquarius is lighter. It is open. It's everybody. Okay, Aquarius number one rule is freedom. Freedom
Hmm.
for everybody. Nobody's excluded from the club. And they're inclusive, they're
Hmm.
humanitarians, you know.
Right.
Mary Starshine, I understand. I feel
We
like
are
I'm just
feeling that way. Yeah. We are
getting my
feeling.
butt kicked. And I just keep checking the sun and checking in with my guides, going, I don't even know what I'm going to say tonight. They're like, talk about frequency. So
Yeah.
here we are.
Yeah. Here we are. And they never let us down. They know
No.
that we'll find something to talk about.
I'm sorry, Steve. I'm sorry,
Oh, Mary,
Mom.
you're such a sweetheart. Thank you. I'm sorry about mom. Yeah.
Keep us
She's
updated.
I just keep thinking of her dancing and how cute
I
she
do
is when
too.
she dances. Yeah, she
I do
is.
too. She's
Uh-huh.
adorable.
She is. Yeah.
Send her some. Let's send everybody. Send Steve's mom some love. Let's
Yes, absolutely.
do that.
Much to Mem Steve's mom. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh.
And this hasn't happened in a long time, right, Val? Right. I'm
I
gonna
saw it.
say yes. Uh,
Uh-huh.
I'm just, I'm terrible at this chat.
That's all
Everybody,
right. It's all right.
hang with
Don't worry.
me.
Yeah. It's
I'll
Diane.
go up and down, up and down. I don't even know what to do. Turns out not to be sick. At least I tried. What? Oh, I'm
I think it
sorry.
was when you were asking about how do you want to, what your world looks like or something. That was when
Um,
she posted that. Yeah.
Well, her
Yeah.
and I were on the phone the other night, and we had this really. We got a huge, like, I don't know, what is it, 500 acres. We had all these little tiny homes, everybody living together, an art studio. We're cooking together, we're
Oh,
growing
yeah.
vegetables. And
Um,
I mean, we had a really cool,
yeah.
and it just was maybe 10 minutes of that, right? Because how much time do we give to dreaming?
Right.
Not that much. So if we give it like 10
And
minutes a
that's
day,
manifesting. That
yeah,
spending the time doing that is part of manifesting. So you
mm,
can see what you want later. Yeah. That's really cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
mean, we went into the details. We just haven't fixed on a location. It just can't be too hot or too cold. You know how it is.
Right. I
But
do. Yeah.
uh,
I get it.
we're hoping that well, Randy keeps saying, well, if I see it, and this is the energy we're going into, it should just appear. And
That's right.
I'm with you there, but I think we're still at the where that energy is not fully here yet. So we're kind of
Yeah,
swimming in both lower dimension and higher dimension.
we are, but it's worth saying that you don't have to see it when you believe it. You have to believe it when you see it. And so
Right,
it's the opposite of what we've been told our whole lives.
right.
And we have to focus that energy on it and know that it could be that you want it immediately. You don't want it just like it out there somewhere. You want it now. You want to
Now.
live in it now. Yeah.
And
Yep.
that's what Randy says. I want it now. And I'm with her, but I'm always like, I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm not really connected to the earth. And I try to stay, I'm always hearing stuff. So I'm trying to stay in meditation, trying to hear what I'm hearing. And
Yep.
I'm like, oh, well, what would I like? Oh, I don't even know. Now, of course, I want my family happy, healthy, wealthy, wise, all that. Who doesn't, right?
Yep.
I want all of you to be happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise.
Sure. That's my favorite saying, actually. I am happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. That's
Oh,
my
wow.
favorite.
See?
Yeah,
I love that. Yeah, it just gets right to the point.
it really
Yeah,
does.
being in high school was,
Oh, God, Leah, yes. Oh, yes. Terrible
and
times.
they're brutal. But now, the kids now, they're so much more advanced. I don't think they're like that anymore, or at least the majority of them
Maybe
aren't.
not. So I told Randy I just want to float around in my hot tub and that would be the world I'd like to create anytime I wanted to, and just anytime I wanted. So there you go. Yeah.
I love that.
Mhm.
I love that, Amanda Carroll. Yeah, there's just some people that my first ex-husband was like that. He just was always busting out songs. He was good at it too.
Uh-huh. That's
Um,
awesome. That's awesome. I've always wanted a spiritual center, Randy, where people would come together and
yeah,
you'd have different modalities and things and also help each other out in the spirit of oneness. It doesn't have to be like cultish. It can be people who are fully enlightened who know better than to play into some of our worst traits. So
here,
there you
Leah.
go.
I
Yeah.
got stones everywhere. We got an amethyst right here. Thank you, Leah.
Look at this one. I have
Oh,
it's a,
is that an
yeah,
ametrine
it's
or
an
a?
ametrine. It
Oh,
is.
that is
Yes. Yes.
beautiful.
And there's the eights. You can do the
Oh, yeah,
eights. There you
yeah.
go. Yeah. I know. It's pretty.
Yeah, people do
Yeah.
tend to judge what's different, and we're coming out of that, right? I feel that, especially, our,
Sweetheart.
we're a higher consciousness spiritual group, however you want to look at our community. I believe
Mhm.
we're the front runners. We're the ones going to implement the changes that are coming through, right?
Yeah.
Now, the government has to do its thing. That's going to work out by January, February. But that's kind of what's holding everybody up. The media has to be restructured. Hi, Scott, Scorpio's son. Good to see you.
And hi,
Aw.
Jen Bowles. It's nice to see you too. Thank
Hi,
you.
Jen.
Yeah.
I didn't see Jen. Thank you
She's
for
way
coming.
down. Yeah, you haven't gotten there yet. That's all.
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, I am so bad at this chat, guys.
Yeah. Liz and R is here as well. So
Hi,
welcome,
Liz.
Liz. Yeah.
Hi, Jen. Hi,
Uh-huh.
Polly. Oh, it's good to see you,
Oh,
Polly.
there's Lori Hunsinger as well. Thank you, Lori. Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Nice
I
to
see
see
her.
everybody. Hi, Polly. Yeah. Very nice. Thanks for
Oh,
sharing some time with us tonight. Yeah. There you go. There you go.
yeah. Okay, here's what's Randy saying. How the frequencies coming in to help us create the new world. Well, because those frequencies coming in are destroying what is not of a higher vibration. This is why we go through dark nights of the soul. This is why
Mhm,
we're
mhm.
seeing wars play out like in a big picture, because those things that even the land has to be cleared. Like I see Mother Earth being cleared to her core, but think of all of that's gone on her surface for 26,000 years. It's
Mhm,
so,
mhm.
but as we've been clearing, and most of us have been awake since around 2012 or before that.
Yeah.
So we've been doing a lot of clearing,
Working
and
on it.
yeah, and that was the last time we had a solar maximum, because I remember I was in so much pain and I just kept thinking I was dying, and my guides had said to look up the solar flares, which I didn't even know existed, and that's how I got connected with understanding. And I I couldn't walk, guys. After
Mm.
that solar
Mhm.
maximum passed, I'd say by 2015, 2016, I was already feeling much better. I
Mhm.
can't explain it other than magnesium and the solar flares, the solar activity clearing out the density inside of my body,
Mhm.
whatever, from which I think we all have from previous lives.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
it's just, but
Hi,
as
Mary.
that happens, right, and that brings in the light codes, the higher light codes, it brings in the ideas, the inspiration, the innovation. That's
Mhm.
Aquarius too. That's
Mhm.
it's innovation. Like, we're going into the age of Aquarius with, we all have Aquarius. And remember, when I say that, it doesn't mean that you have to have it as your sun sign or your rising sign. You have it in your chart somewhere. And it's
Mhm.
important to utilize that part of your energy fields, right? So that's why we were talking about, don't let the weirdness get to you. It's okay to be yourself. But I think we all know that here. So,
Yeah, that's for sure. So
yeah.
Keith came in and told me that he watched Linda G today. And
Hmm.
I'm not repeating this for any kind of worry or scared or anything, but apparently
Hmm.
there's going to be a big earthquake north of California. So that would either be Oregon and or us here in Washington state. She saw that there'd be some injuries, but no deaths. So I'm just passing it along, but not for fear, not because of fear, but just be
Well,
prepared,
and
if
that
that's.
goes right along with the Aquarius full moon, because Aquarius
Mhm.
again is ruled by Uranus, but the moon and the sun are squaring Uranus. Anytime that happens, when there's a harsh aspect with Uranus, it's volcano activity, earthquake
Uh,
activity. So that's
that makes sense
pretty
then. Yeah.
normal, and
Mhm.
it's already been because you got to think, right, before any full moon or new moon, we are building up 2 week period. We've already seen activity, um, earthquake activity in LA, I believe,
Yeah,
right? There
we
was a
have. Yeah.
5,
Yeah.
and things are going on. So, but that's how Mother Earth
Yeah.
clears out her
Burps.
stuff.
It
Yeah,
burps.
birth, right?
Rossi says, yeah, it's the whole ring of fire. And actually, Debbie Dement said that she's happy that these are, because that means the plates are moving and not stiff, that they're,
Right, right.
yeah, keeps yeah.
I,
Yep.
I got to see your show with Debbie a little bit today. I didn't get to see all of it, but my
Yeah.
goodness, I just love
And
how we have these
yeah.
all of coming in
Yeah, I
with
do.
all this different innovative stuff.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, it makes you innovative at work. Well, it's not just work though, Leah. It would
Mm.
be, Virgos are discerning. They're about details. But you
Mm.
want to see details there in a not like the usual way people see details. Does that make sense to you? You're
Mm.
outside of the box on that. You see things. It's
Okay.
really cool. They're showing me, but I don't even know how to explain it. Uh, the way you see, the way you see how things are arranged is, uh, I mean, that in itself is innovative, because you're way ahead of how I'm seeing this. It's way ahead than what we've been taught to do. I don't know if that
Okay.
even makes sense. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'll come clearer.
Oh, Leah reverse engineers things. So there you go. There's your innovation. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's it. That's
That's
it
it.
right there.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
Wait, did she write that down here? I'm sorry. Or did
Yeah.
you say? Maybe just.
Leah said it. I
Uh,
reverse engineer. Yeah. Yeah.
there's the score.
Oh, no, really? Okay. I hope she knows.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Here's Ness. Ness always knows too.
Yeah.
Health rituals, life hacks. Thank you, Ness. Yeah, they're very
Oh.
up into health for Virgos. Very
Mhm,
discerning. Earth
mhm,
angels. I always think the Virgos are the earth angels. How I see
mhm,
them. I
mhm,
do things backwards, and that's
mhm.
perfect. That's what something with Uranus and Virgo would say. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, yep.
Did we want
That's
to do any readings?
if people want them. What do you
Do you
want
guys?
from us? What kind of?
What do you want?
Shall we send money or
Send
you know,
money.
if we had a pinata, you could bust it open and get a lot of
Oh my
candy.
God.
You know. Oh
Well,
dear.
I would say this as we build up to this full moon in Aquarius on Monday. On Sunday, Mercury and the Sun are going to conjunct. They're going to cazimi, right? So that, and they've already done it once a couple months ago. So the Mercury didn't get all the information. This is how they show it to me. The Sun has got to update Mercury on something. Mercury, of course, gives us our ideas, inspiration, our ways of going forward. So keep that open because as we're raising in frequency, we're going to get new ideas, new information
Yeah,
coming towards us.
that's true. Very true.
So yeah, that's it. And plan. Do your release work. Start doing your. This is a big. Honest to God, I couldn't find a bigger word. Maybe you have one, Allie. Bigger than epic. I was thinking of epic,
Oh.
but I say that all the time. It's I
Well,
don't
it could be just bigly, and that's not even a word. So
bigly. I'm in the bathroom. I was in the bathroom putting on my makeup, and I hear superfragicality. I can't even say it. Superfragicality,
yeah,
and I'm like,
supercalifragilistic, expialidocious, and those are some.
like
There you go.
so.
Wow.
That's how I'm
So there's
describing.
epic. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
how I'm describing it because it's. I mean, we got two T squares, and if actually three if you use some of the asteroids.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
Wow.
it's just that Uranus in there. That Uranus is a wild card, and there's just no way
Yeah.
to.
Well, Amanda said she heard we all may want to sit in silence on Sunday and communicate with the universe and express our
Absolutely.
desires. Randy wants to know why Sunday. Is that the day before the full moon? Is that why?
Yeah, well, that's when the Sun and Mercury conjunct.
Mm.
When they have their conversation, and that's right
Okay.
before the full moon. So expect
Mhm.
solar activity because when any planet gets real close to the sun, it starts shooting off solar
Mhm.
flares.
Sure.
So yeah, that is powerful. It's going to be powerful. And then
Yep.
we got I mean, the squares, the T squares are exact on that same day. Usually they're kind of coming off or building up, but everything's exact on the full moon.
Okay.
So it's good because what it's doing is it's giving us barriers, giving us boundaries,
Mm-hmm.
making sure we understand the boundaries. We don't, we
Okay.
don't rush too fast. But you may feel like things are holding you back, but that's okay too, because we're not in a hurry. We're not going too far with everybody in retrograde.
Sure.
That's
So
a good.
MC has a question, Val,
Sure.
at 9:28. He wants, yeah, okay, good. Oh, well, that is I think maybe what I'm going to do on a Sunday and Monday is just lay low. It sounds like something I should do. Yeah.
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 I mean,
Uh-huh.
it's important. I like what you said, Amanda Carroll. Yeah, connect to your higher self. Absolutely. Because this is what ascension is.
Yeah.
Ascension is more of our higher self coming into the human body.
Sure.
So as we raise in frequency, more of our higher energy can come in. Let's see, Steve. Steve, this is kind of where everybody's been feeling too. It kind of feels like a pause, right? And really, that's probably what Diana and I are going to say when we're together on Monday. Take this time, go inside. What Amanda's saying, pause, take some breaths, really figure out what it is you want to do going forward.
So, Steve, I was on with Mark Spirit Whisperer yesterday, and I was telling him how lazy I've been because that's not really me. I get up, I have this plan of what I'm going to do. And then I get up in the morning and I don't want to do it. I can't do it.
Yeah.
And he said he had stuff on his dining room table to take somewhere. And he put it there to take it the next day. And he just looked at it and he said, no, I can't do it. I can't go there today. And everybody was saying in that chat that they were feeling the same way. So I want you to know, sometimes it's good to know that it's more of a universal thing that's going on with the energies and the frequencies than just you. But it does feel like days are futile at times.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. And it feels like what's the point? Like that's how I get hit. Because what you experienced, like I just was going, I can't. This is about 3 days ago, 2 or 3 days ago, and
Yes.
I can't.
Exhausted.
I don't care. Yeah, I don't care anymore. I don't care if it all blows up. I get real down, but then I know as soon as I say stuff like that, okay, you're clearing something, let it clear.
Yeah. Allow it to happen. Allow yourself to have that downtime, because your body is you're listening to yourself. If you do, your body and your spirit is saying, nope, not right now. Nope, I don't want you doing that right now.
But I got watching clouds. That's what you're supposed to be doing. It's just kind of taking it easy. Just watch the clouds. Lie back, rest, and relax. And see, we all have this societal constructs on us that if you're not doing something every minute, you're not producing, you're worthless.
Right.
And it's not true.
It's old patterns and messages that we need to get rid of. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. I can't say that enough. Take that time to watch the cloud. And
yes, because look, it's an element of air, and that's what the clouds are. An element of
the full moon in Aquarius is an air sign.
Yes,
oh my God.
I also get, and Valerie can tell you because she knows all about the divine laws, that we're being asked to remember the divine laws. I mean, there are law of attraction and there's other laws, but remember, you did that whole series, Valerie, on all the divine laws that we have to remember. Yeah.
It's important because they all work together and we all do them like they're just automatic. But I got that, and then I got rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering in your life, Steve. So let that time, let that downtime.
Yeah.
And, this is where that imagination comes in and believing in these. Hey, what do I want my life to look like? If I could have anything, there's no limit. There's no money limit. There's no time. There's no space limit. What does it look like? That's something I think we all need to focus in on, because we are so used to being told you're worthless if you're not doing something. It's hard to break that.
And you're also told, oh, that's you could never do that, or that would never happen. Bullshit. Sorry.
Right.
Just don't take that as an answer. Yeah. Oh, Randy. So where are you, Randy? You still driving now, or are you?
I think she's there. Let's see.
Where's she going?
She went to Sedona.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
She got up. Yeah. She was. We were talking last night. She was in the desert. We got disconnected. So.
In through the desert on a horse with no name.
Yes, Steve. I'm sorry. And he's saying it must be hitting mom too, but mom days are always a concern. Yes, they are.
Yes,
but
they are.
As these energies, I don't think are going. They're not. The way I'm seeing it is that they're not being hurt. They're being, let her just relax. Let her have her, whatever it is she likes to do, watch TV shows or play cards, whatever that is. Let her do what that is.
Yeah. Because we all have those down days, Steve. So, yeah.
All right. Nat, a photography manager, not mine, from my former company emailed me this week asking if I still had old test phones. I was let go 7 months ago. Why did he?
And then later she says, if I left the company and they email me asking for the phones, that's one thing. But this one is really weird. Yeah. Yeah.
And see, this is the kind of the weird things that are going on with people. They're acting strangely.
Yeah.
I
Well,
wouldn't
this is
even.
also typical retrograde where you hear from people you
Yeah,
haven't heard from in forever.
yeah,
And yeah, it's like, what? Yeah,
yeah.
I totally get it. I totally get it.
I mean, I wouldn't respond. I don't know. What did you do, Nest? I just wouldn't engage.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
Oh, you asked so many times before I left what to do with the phones. Hey, then somebody else dropped the frickin' ball. You can just tell them
Mm,
you threw them away or whatever you did with them. They're in the bottom of the deep blue sea.
mm. I
I don't
love
know.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
Um.
I would ignore it too, Rossi. Yeah.
Mhm.
You didn't reply. Um,
Mm, I
oh,
wouldn't.
I got the Emperor. I got the Emperor. It says, here's a reminder to check your boundaries, and it's up to you to determine if those borders need to be opened or shut down. Make
Oh
sure others are
wow.
completing their work. It's not always fun to be the boss, but somebody has to do it.
Oh
So
wow.
you're the boss. You're your own boss now, Ness. Yeah.
I love that, Nest. Oh my
I know
god.
that's a great answer. Tell them you
I
ate
thought
the phones and Mary.
you tell me wait.
Karen.
Uh,
Yeah.
I'm getting a weird thing. I'm getting, we send gratitude that you don't work for that company
Yeah,
anymore.
really. Really.
I don't
Oh
know
my
why.
God.
See what I'm
Well,
saying?
you know,
Mary.
so here's what I've got going on. About 3 months ago, I had this guy come to my door and say, I need to put in an electrical outlet so that when we work on your kitchen, that we don't feed off your electricity, and I'm here to set it up. I'm like, okay, fine. So he
Mhm.
came in, he set it up, and he never came back and he doesn't answer. It's like a $700 thing. And so the other guy who sent him here said he's not answering me either. Sounds like something you might want to put on Facebook Marketplace. It's
What?
very weird. It's
That is
very weird.
weird.
Yeah, it is.
Wow. Yeah, see,
Yeah.
people are just like so strange. Like
Yeah.
you have their red statement.
Milton. I would like to know who took my stapler. Have you ever seen Office Space, that movie? I love that movie. I do.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. I
Oh, that
love it.
is hilariousness. Yeah.
We ate the
Screw it.
fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Too bad you didn't sell them. You could have made some money on them, but I know then they would have looked for the yeah, I know.
The numbers. Yeah. And then you have to live with that.
Yeah, I know.
Shouldn't have did that,
Yeah.
I
I
hate
kept
that.
them for all this time. Nobody seemed to give a shit. Now that you want them, they're gone. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
right. We could have solved this one so long ago. Yeah,
wow.
that's a bizarre, and that's the kind of things that are going on, though, right? This is what's going on. All this
Yeah.
strangeness, high
Yeah.
strangeness is what I call it, and
Yeah.
and well, we have Chiron retrograde too, so we're doing a lot of healing, and a lot of this is internal, like just being with ourselves, taking your time, breathing.
Yeah.
It's just not time to jump yet. Not saying that if you don't, if you have things already lined up, you've been working towards, that's different.
Right. Yeah. Even or if you're repairing something or you're
Right.
returning something or whatever, those are all okay too.
Yeah.
But
Reevaluating. Yeah.
reevaluating. Yep. Yep.
Are the all the RE words. Yeah. Does
Oh,
anyone
yeah,
else
yeah.
want a reading or have a question on anything?
Does
Hi,
anybody want to
Ariel.
know? Does anybody want to know what happened to Milton? Because the squirrels, they were kissing themselves out the window. And oh,
Milton.
you're down with the kibbutz idea, and you'll cook and bake and garden. Leah, you're
Oh,
in. There you go. There you go.
yeah.
Yeah. Jamie wonders how long this retrograde is supposed to last. I think it's September 2nd. Is that right?
Well, no. Uh, till about September, January, February. We have
Hmm.
Uranus
Oh,
will be retrograde until January, February. Saturn, December. I can't remember everybody off my head. And these are all the outer planets. So what they do when they're retrograde and they're all out there restructuring the collective, how
Mm-hmm.
we do things, how we see things, how and so they're big energies. Now the faster planets, right? Mars, Mars will go retrograde later. Venus is not going retrograde this year. Mercury's in a retrograde. And this is important too because it's today, the 15th, 16th. Mercury went retrograde. He went to Virgo 4 degrees, went back. On the 14th, he went back into Leo. Now, this is important because in Virgo, he was trying to figure out how to go forward, how to make the plans, how to get things lined up, and all his ducks in a row. But then he goes back into Leo, and Leo says, but what does your heart say?
Mm-hmm.
And that's what you got to focus on because it's going to come back out of Leo. But like right now, we have a yod with him. We have Pluto and Uranus on the bottom, and he's Mercury at the top. And they're at 29 and they're just, it's important because this is a finger of God pointing to Mercury, right? Going back and forth over Leo and Virgo, saying, okay, well, once you know what your heart wants, when you come back into Virgo, we're going to make it happen. We're going to plan out all those details. See, so, but that's again not until he'll be out of shadow, like in the middle of September. Still, though, there's too many things up in the air in September and October and until let's face it, after the election, which will be, probably not clearly stated
Until
fully
January or something.
January. And that's okay because in January when Pluto's back in Aquarius, there's no way, a liar, a cheat, anything is going to get past Pluto and Aquarius. Just not going to happen.
Yeah.
So, but they're going to try to drive us crazy. And that's what Aley and I were talking about. Like, if we're going to sit here and we don't want to focus in on that, we want to have fun and plan our new Earth and our new future.
Got to plan our new Earth and put in a whole buttload of fun.
Yeah.
Laughter and all kinds of things. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Jamie, I know Jamie, it's still not working, huh? Oh dear. That's really, really hard, Jamie. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm feeling like does Jamie, you want her to move? You want her
yes,
to move?
yes,
Okay.
yes, yeah. Well, because she's there with all the grandkids and everything. So yeah. And Erin, we will answer your question next for sure. Yeah. Oh yeah, pizza oven. Yes, build a pizza oven. Ooh.
Oh my gosh. Somebody's reading my mind. I wanted pizza so bad today.
Well, I ended up getting a pizza for he and I probably about a week or two ago. And I used to eat it twice a week sometimes. And I haven't since I started working on my diet. So it was like I had a pizza and then I didn't want it the second day. So I told him to eat my part because I didn't want it. But it was so good. It's like my favorite thing to eat. Yes. Yeah.
I made a pasta dish. So it was... I'm going to buy pizza stuff tomorrow, make a pizza. I love making pizza.
There you go.
With it, my little granddaughter. Oh, we have so much fun making pizza.
That's good.
In my head, I'm getting in the fall.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm getting the manifestation card, which is like, I don't know if she's working on it or if it's you that's working on it, but yeah, I'm seeing it's going to manifest itself, and it might be close to some body of water. Now it could be a pond. I mean, it could be something like that. But adventure for her, some adventure coming up for her. So maybe that's moving, and that would be an adventure for you too, because you'd have more room where you are. So, and more quiet. Wow. Yeah.
Yes, right now I got storm fields, But then I got Field of Dreams. So right now, this is where we're at.
Yep.
Obviously, Stormfields, and then we're going to get to the Field of Dreams. I just they're saying to look at something.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's really putting the effort into a place. They're saying that's going to work out for her.
Yeah. It just, whenever things fall through or whatever, the only thing I can say is then there's something that she's being protected from, because we can look at it in any way we want, but it might be if she moved there, something might happen. Somebody may break in or somebody, you know what I mean? It might just not be a good move for her. So, but Val's thinks it's in the fall. So I hope so for your sake. What do you got?
And then I got this card, Desert Passage, and it said there, trust there's a divine plan. And then on the bottom was reaching your destination. So she is, she's putting out the the frequency that we were talking about. Imagine it. I feel she's dreaming it already. She has she wants a place for her kids and all this stuff, and goodness gracious, I feel it's going to come through for her. But around the fall, I don't know why when the question first came up, I saw like around Halloween, like the leaves and the pumpkins and things. So I don't know if that's where she's moving. She's going to have Halloween. Could be that.
Okay.
Had to.
But end of August they start selling pumpkin spiced latte at Starbucks. So you never know.
That's true.
Erin wants a card for the remainder of August. Oh yeah, she's working on that. Yeah.
Yes, we're having a huge kitchen and an herb garden and a regular garden. All right, Erin.
There you go.
Card for the remainder of August would be great. How you doing, Erin?
Oh, I like that idea.
Which one?
Steve buys mozzarella cheese slices and puts it on half a bagel in the toaster oven. Hey, that's miraculously good. Yes.
I'm addicted to cheese. It's my weakness. It is a weakness.
You got an interesting card, Erin, for the remainder of August, and it's just exactly what we've been talking about. It's the Four of Swords, and it says, sometimes the ability to rest seems like a luxury. Make sure you're indulging in self-care, meditation, walks, reading, and they want your battery to recharge. So, Four of Swords. So just like the rest of us, I think that you tapped into that. Yeah, what do you got?
You can't make it out, Erin. I think we were saying this to you last time. It says crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing.
Oh, look at that. All right.
Take your time. I know you're hard, well, a lot of us here are hard on ourselves. I just don't want to point it out. And we feel like we're not doing what we're supposed to be doing, or it's going too slow.
These are called that, Linda, Practical Tarot Wisdom. Ooh. And they're just a little deck, and they're really cute. And I forgot I had them. And I'm like, ooh, I'm going to use these.
I know.
Yeah.
I know, Jamie. I don't have patience either. But I do think it's
Mary Starshine. I think Mary Starshine's hoping Robert Redford will invite her to his birthday party. And so why don't you just break down the doors? You've seen those movies where there's wedding crashers. You can be a birthday crasher.
Robert Redford, huh? He's still, well, I guess he is. He's still around.
He's 84. Wow.
84. Whoa.
Yeah.
How cool.
That is cool.
What does Erin say? Wish I was doing better, honestly. Badly miss someone bad. Trying my hardest not to look at his Facebook.
That's
I'm
hard.
so sorry, Aaron. Aaron, email me. We'll look at your chart.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Randy asks for a collective read whenever. So
All right.
we love to do collective reads. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's
Hi,
Rita.
Willow.
Hi.
Hi,
Happy
Willow.
birthday upcoming. You
Yeah.
American Starshine.
Yeah.
How cool is that? Where'd she
Mhm.
go? I just lost her. Oh my goodness. Oh, there you are.
Oh,
Better late than that.
Randy was before Aaron's, I think, but she just wanted a collective read. Always nice.
Yeah. Randy's always very thoughtful.
Mm-hmm.
We love hanging out with y'all on Friday night. I love it. So glad we're together.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun. Oh, you saw another snake, Willow? Ooh. All right. Be careful out there.
What kind?
Yeah.
Another
I hope
snake.
it wasn't like she's in sort of in the Carolina. I don't know if you're still in the Carolinas, but I remember one time being in South Carolina and we were in this really beautiful place where they have those weeping trees, that come down.
Mhm.
And my brother said, I want you to turn around and walk that way as far as you can until I say. And so I did. There was a cottonmouth hanging from the tree. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they're all over the place down here. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Water.
Hanging
snake.
out.
Okay.
Mhm.
Bill
I had
Clinton's
one.
19th. Oh, all right.
What happened? Bill Clinton's birthday.
Bill Clinton.
Oh, on the full moon. Isn't that interesting in Aquarius, huh?
Yeah. I did not have sex with that woman, Miss Lewinsky.
I mean, everybody could tell he was lying. I was like, why are you lying?
It depends on what your definition of is.
It is. Oh my God. Where the hell did this come from?
Really?
Oh.
All right. Oh, this is a cool card for everybody.
Yeah.
First one I got is believe in higher love, because higher love is working for all of us.
Yeah.
And I really love that. Our angels and our archangels and our guides and everybody, we're working together to bring in higher love. And it says, and make sure you remember that things are up in the air in a lot of ways right now, but it's divine order. And it's like the thing we talked about earlier. It will come when it's supposed to come and not 1 minute sooner. Yeah.
I love that card. Oh, go ahead.
Isn't that cool?
It's another wizard. It's like we both got a wizard.
Sorry, no, that's great. And then I got remember things come in cycles. And oh boy, that's what Val's been talking about. And we've got the moon and the planets there. So wow.
Wow. Yeah, we both got wizards. Isn't that something? Wondrous universe, walk in beauty. So they're showing me walk in your mind in beauty. We can see the beauty and experience, but we gotta not only call it in, but imagine it. Imagine it for you, for everybody, for all of us. And then I got infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into our lives. And that's true. We have a lot of abundance coming in energy. And the cycles that you were talking about, Aley, that is so true. The cycles, like astrologically, new moon, full moon, these are cycles going in and out. And we have all those retrogrades with the outer planets. It's a huge cycle. But we know that we're going into this higher frequencies, higher age of Aquarius.
Yeah.
It comes in faster when we create it in our minds, with our third eye, or our magic. We're all magic. Yeah, and
yeah. 2025 feels hopeful. I agree. I think it will be much better. It won't be everything, but we'll get a lot in that year. And it will be working towards the new things. Yeah.
Yeah. We will. We'll be working, and that's when everybody's going to be really thinking outside the box and bringing in their ideas on how to create that new world. But That's
Mhm.
why I always say I see us as front runners, like we're already there. Even just thinking it,
Mhm.
thinking
Mhm.
of the higher concepts puts that wave of energy out there
Yep.
and comes
Yep.
off of us and each other. It's just so cool.
It is. It's wonderful. Very
I know.
true.
Here, nothing is better than.
Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. You gotta have something if you want to be with me.
That's right. And you do deserve the best, Aaron.
Everybody does.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
There's and this is what's going on. A lot of people are going through their initial dark nights of the soul. Many of us already have. We meet a lot of people. We're empaths, and
Hmm.
we feel for people who aren't quite cleared of their darkness and their shadow yet. And
Or they're just going through a really rough time, and you can relate to what they're going through because as older folks that have been around, we got the wisdom. You can't learn wisdom. Wisdom comes with age and experience, and you're able to help other people to come up after you. So yeah, yep,
yeah, yeah, it's been, this phase had to go through, Ness, we
yep,
had to go through this era.
mm-hmm, yep.
What am I trying to say? I don't even know anymore.
Well, it just reminds me a lot again of Dolores Cannon and the different levels of first wave light workers, second wave, third wave, and
Yeah.
that we all contracted to be here at the same time, and we would find our way to each other, and that's what was happening. Yeah. Oh, the monkeypox outbreak. You want to know that? Okay. Doesn't make me happy.
I'm getting it's going to be pumped up to be, the newest thing to fear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, the first thing when I heard that, I was guided to start taking
Ooh.
oregano oil pills again.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah.
just to keep your system clean.
I got, that you should be able to diagnose it. Somebody should be able to diagnose it. And it looks like almost like a COVID test, doesn't it? With the tongue out and yeah. And we just all need to really take care of ourselves and be aware. That's all. Just be aware. If you go out, either mask up or be aware. And it's really just right now, it's in its infancy. It's the egg. It hasn't broken yet. So remember when Obama was president and we actually had Ebola here in the United States, and he was able to cordon off that hospital with the one or two Ebola patients that we had, and nobody else got it. So, I think that wise, that wisdom of taking, it's not like when we have COVID and everything. Oh, we need to keep open. Everything needs. No, it doesn't. It's like, no, we have to take the people and find out what's going on with them.
And,
Yep. High
and
vibe.
Biden, Biden will do what Obama. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Yep,
And
that
so
was
will Kamala, I believe. She would be the same, do the same thing.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just the next thing to fear, because the news pretty much died down when all that hope was infused in from
Right.
Kamala and Tim,
Yeah.
and they
Yeah.
just need something. I'm not saying it's not real, I'm not saying it's not happening, but
Right. Right.
I'm getting.
It's choosing the way that we react to it. Right.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
exactly what I'm getting. It's
Yeah.
just it's the fool is going. We got the wheel of
Ah.
fortune, right?
Oh, wow.
Wheels
I
turning,
love it.
and the hermit on the back really they take it inside, and how
Yeah.
do you how then I got the world. So I don't see it.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
There's always some new virus, unfortunately. There just
Mhm.
always will be. But it's how we take care of it. Yeah, Ness, choosing the way we react is the best way to do it. Yep, it
Yeah.
is. And not in
And
a silly way, like let's use horse pills and things like that. Yeah, crazy.
Definitely take your oregano. I'm gonna start taking my oregano
There you
oil
go.
capsule
There you
together
go.
every week and just keep all that stuff clean, keeps it out of your system.
Yep.
Um,
Right.
is there
Yep.
anything else? Everybody else good? I guess Allie and I are done with our date tonight with you all. High vibes beats the viruses. I like that. I like that, Starshine. That's a good one.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I know. It is fun.
We love
Very,
y'all very much. And we will be back together in a couple of weeks. I'll be on
yeah.
Alice's channel.
Hmm.
And just let's keep the frequency up and let's keep talking about the frequency so we can always revert back to something that is in our highest good,
And if
for
all else fails, rent office space and watch it again, because that should make you laugh.
that's what, laughter is the best thing.
Yeah, it is the best medicine. Thank you,
Um,
everyone. Thanks,
Thank
Val.
you so much, Alex. Thank you for coming to hang out with us. Thank you
Mhm.
so much for being you. I love that you just made this community just all come together. And it's just beautiful. We appreciate
Couldn't
you.
do it without these people. These people are amazing. So thank you. Yeah. And
Really.
yourself included.
Uh,
Thank you.
Thanks, guys. We love you. Be safe
Love you.
out there.
Bye-bye.